I'm answering a private question, but I want to answer it in the public. The question is, in Matthew 23:23, was Jesus supporting the payment of tithe? That was where Jesus was talking to the Pharisees that you guys are very good at tithing things, but of justice, of mercy, and some other things you have not kept. That you should have kept without leaving out the former, that is the tithe. So Jesus was telling them that while you guys were so serious about tithe, you should have done the other ones without neglecting the tithe also. Collect the tithe, collect the offering, and do everything. Don't just leave one out and do one. And this simple explanation now will have started giving you the ink of what Christ was trying to say. When Jesus came, he met the temple system. In the temple system, we have the killing of animals, we have the dove sacrifice, and all those things that Moses taught them in the law of Moses. They were doing everything, but they have now become too much interested in the monetary and the gift aspect than the other aspects. The law of Moses was not all about just tithe and money. It was about justice. It was about equity. It was about mercy. There are other things that the priest is supposed to do that has to do with the law of Moses, the kindness. For instance, ensuring that there is meat in the house. So everything they brought there should be food in the house. That's the reason for the tithe. Not tithing the perfume, tithing the all kind of funny things that the Sadducees and the Pharisees have started collecting against what Moses gave. When Moses gave the instruction of tithe and everything, it was supposed to be sat down and eaten together by everybody. It should be eaten. The people that brought it should sit down together and eat the tithe. So you are supposed to go and eat your tithe together with everybody. So for the poor, for the homeless, for the widows, for the widowers, for the blind, for the lame, and those strangers in the land, they will all come to the temple to come and eat. But the Pharisees and Sadducees have changed it. They were no more cooking for people. They were now collecting tithe from people. So Jesus said, so you guys, you know how to tithe even the smallest perfume. You know how to tithe it. You know how to measure out the 10%. But other things that you're supposed to do, you left it undone. You guys are supposed to be following the law of Moses. You will notice that there was nowhere where Jesus condemned the killing of animals in the temple. They were killing animals. They have the basin. So when you come in, you put your hand on the animal, you confess your sin, you transfer your sin to the animal, and they will cut the animal and share the parts and things like that. Jesus never said, why are you killing animal? I am now the sacrifice. You guys, why are you killing animal? You shouldn't have killed animal. I am the sacrifice. Jesus did not say that because they were following the law of Moses. And nobody has yet taught human beings how to now use Jesus as sacrifice. So Jesus only taught his disciples and told his disciples to go and teach other people. So all the whole laws of Moses that they were performing, Jesus said, okay, I have not come to condemn the law. No, I didn't come to condemn the law. I have come to fulfill it. So instead of you reading the laws of Moses, the 400 and something laws of Moses, which you cannot keep, read me, learn of me, and you'll be saved. So we now have two choices, or we have two places now. We have the laws of Moses, where Jesus also performed some of them. When he was born, they did the 8 days sacrifice. They brought dove and some other things as sacrifice. The mother of Jesus brought it. And Jesus even joined them once a while in the temple, though most especially to read the scroll and to teach and to perform miracles there. So Jesus never said, no, you guys, what you have done, no. This Moses, never do Moses. No, he said, since that is what you met, I can't fight you for doing what you met. Nobody has been there to teach you the right way. But I have come now to teach you the right way. We are no longer interested in just 10% or some few percentages. We are interested in the whole. So when Jesus met the young rich ruler, Jesus said, give me your whole. When he met Nicodemus, when Nicodemus met him, he said, you have to be born again. It's everything. It's the whole life that we want now. When Zacchaeus met him, Zacchaeus has to quickly tell him that according to what you used to preach, I have given, half, I think half or so, of all my goods to the poor. And the remaining one, I'm keeping it to pay back everybody that I have cheated before in my life. So you see that the teachings of Jesus was about life, your full life, your full life. That's why we got the message, give your life to Jesus. Give your entire life to Jesus. Jesus mentioned tithe 2 times. The first one was when he was talking to the Pharisees that, you guys, you're only good in tithing. Every other thing you do, you should have done everything, including the tithe. Do everything that Moses asked you to do. Then you'll be good people. But you guys are cheating your members. Secondly, the second time Jesus will mention tithe was a Pharisee or so, a Republican. I think a Republican. No, was it a Republican? Somebody that came and was telling God, I've come to meet you, I pay my tithe, I pay my offering, I follow the law, and he's bragging before God. Another person came and said, God, I am a nobody. I am nothing. I am a sinner. Who did Jesus say we will accept? The one that came and said, I am nothing. That's the one we accept. The other one is bragging in what he has done. Unfortunately, many of us have bragged because we thought that we have paid God's salary. I've heard people come to tell me that, why did this happen to me? Didn't I pay my tithe? And I wonder that, I know that God is not your security officer, you have paid his salary. So, why don't you just type a query now and give him? Why he didn't do his job? Because you have paid tithe. But Jesus did not teach that. So there are many things that Jesus met, he did not condemn because they were following the law of Moses. But he came to teach a new way. And it is now that anyone that now believes in Jesus is no longer the old way of Moses. God now finally settled it and said the only person we should listen to is Jesus. So we're going to go through the teachings of Jesus and glean out what did Jesus teach his disciples. There are many woes that Jesus said in the Bible. Woe unto you. Woe unto you. Is that our woe? It's not for us, though. Because he wasn't talking to his disciples. He didn't say, my disciple, woe unto you, woe unto you. He wasn't talking to disciples. He was talking to the Pharisees who have tampered with the things that should be done. And that brings it down to, it has not changed. It's still there till today. So if we want to collect tithe, no problem. Then we have to, you want to do it the Old Testament, then you have to follow the law of Moses. Equity, mercy is part of that law. Equity is there. When you bring your tithe, you should share it among everybody equally, according to their needs. That's the equity Jesus was talking about. Mercy is there. The poor guy is there. The poor children are there. What are you doing for them? You should have helped them. It's not that one person now sits on it and begin to do projects that makes you feel big. No. Equity, mercy. You should have done that. That's what Jesus was talking about. I hope I've been able to answer the question for the person that asked me and every other person that have that question at heart. God bless you.